All right, we got the scuba gear, got Jeremy, we got the metal detector. Let's go find some treasure under the water park. This spot has ended up being a yearly tradition for me for a few years now, and it's one of my favorite places to search. All summer, I wait until the inflatable park gets packed down to come up here and find treasures. It's kind of funny though, because a couple years ago, I'd actually reached out to the staff at the marina and asked if I could dive here after hours to find and return lost valuables to their customers, totally free of charge. Just something I like to do for fun, right? And because, especially for the case of electronics, the sooner you can get these out of the water, the better they have a chance of working. However, I'll attach it right here, and as you can see, this email response, apparently, one of the staff there cleans it up weekly, and can guarantee nothing is down there. Well, in the past 3 years, every time I've been here, I've taken away large bags of stuff. And this dive was no different. The only difference for me is that at the end of the season, some of the stuff has been underwater for months and months, meaning that people's lost items have a higher chance of not working, especially in the case of electronics. I was asked to find a phone at the end of this summer, and I had to wait until now to try and get it. Luckily, it was in a waterproof case, but like the email said, there's nothing down here, right? I've been thinking that I may have to spend some money and actually invest in a better metal detector, because I'm sure that there's more jewelry down here, and I'm even more certain that there's lots of trash. But unfortunately, no matter the settings I have on my detector, it really only picks up larger items underwater. The one I want cost about $2,000, so I'm gonna have to pull up many more cans and bottles and save up that recycling deposit money. On this dive, I found the metal detector really only had one main benefit, and that was just slowing me down a bit more so I could see stuff rather than just swimming past it and stuff that might have easily got missed. The only cool thing I got with the detector was one Apple Watch, and that was buried in the weeds, so I definitely would not have spotted it without the detector. I find it pretty funny though. For nothing being down here, apparently, I still seem to be finding quite a bit. Gotta check this out so far. So I think that's the phone that I was looking for. Bonus phone, 2 Apple Watches, and this looks like a pretty fancy watch. That's pretty sick. It's a Navigar. I don't know. Maybe it's not too fancy, but it's big. Big is fancy, right? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go do a little free diving, scoot around, find Jeremy, see what he's got. And if you're a scuba diver or free diver, you're probably gonna give me some flack for bouncing between the both. But just for context here, the deepest that we go here in the one little pocket is 15 feet. So I'm really not concerned with decompression at any point. In 15 feet of water, I don't even know if it's possible to decompression sickness. I mean, maybe if you're under there for, I don't know, 30 hours, it's possible, but to my knowledge, I don't think you can even get it at that depth. So this is probably the only time I would ever say that it's safe to bounce between the two. So I still had some air in my tank, so I thought I'd give the metal detector and scuba gear one more try, one final sweep. And again, this is a very specific context between bouncing between the two. If you're out in the wild doing your own thing, I highly don't recommend bouncing between the two because there are some safety things that you need to be aware of. When I first saw this, I thought it was trash. But I started recording because trash doesn't usually have zippers, and I had no idea what this actually was. But I think it had Velcro on the top and bottom, which to me makes this a small bracelet of some sort. Kind of an emergency wallet, as it turns out. Yes, we did pretty good. Alright, so we just finished up. Jeremy and me got 47 pairs of sunglasses, I think.
Something like that.
Somewhere around there, 40 something. And yeah, check this all out here. So this little money pouch here ended up having 22 bucks in it. That's pretty cool. Got a Fitbit, an Apple Watch, whatever kind of watch this is. Looks like it still works. Yeah, it's Navigar, something like that. And then Jeremy, you got what was this
Casio one?
Casio
G-Shock.
Casio G-Shock something or other. These are pretty heavy though. They're not really my style. And then unfortunately he only got the one phone case. It's kind of a cool case though.
I was excited there for a minute. Thought I had a phone, but nope, just the case.
And somebody a little while ago reached out to me, and this is the phone I was looking for. I'm pretty sure, at least. So it doesn't look like there's any water in it, so it should be totally fine. And as well as we found this one, and we'll see if we can get this back to the owner. But waterproof case, so it should be totally fine. Yeah, and of course all the little bits of trash and
lots of goggles.
Yeah, lots of goggles and masks, and you got a kite, and of course all sorts of various trash. So
a little bit of jewelry there. On the,
yeah, a couple little things. I think I got a somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. Little bracelet maybe for a kid. It's pretty small. I don't think that'd get on me. Yeah. All right, guys. That's it. If I get that back to the owner, I'll update this video. But if not, until then. But if not, until next time. Take care. So I got home, I took this out of its waterproof package here, put it on the charger, and it works totally fine. So yeah, take a look at this. I was able to get the emergency contact really easy here. I'm not going to click this right now because it'll show all of her information, but I was able to just click this and I was able to return it to her no problem. So she's going to pick it up here in an hour or two. All right, so we got the phone back to her here. Woo! And it works totally fine. So yeah, another phone recovered.